Welcome to BookJuice, your personal audio library, made for movement and meaning. Whether you're listening in the still of night or between the noise of the day, this one's about silence and what happens when we forget how to think. Fahrenheit 451 isn't just sci-fi, it's prophecy, it's poetry, and it hits harder now than ever. If this one made you pause, question, or feel that familiar heat behind the eyes, drop a comment. What's one truth you felt but been afraid to say out loud? All right, let's talk about it. In the world of Fahrenheit 451, firemen don't put out fires, they start them. Their job? Burn books, burn knowledge, burn anything that might make people uncomfortable. Because in this future, books are dangerous. Not because of the words themselves, but because of what they make people feel. And that's the whole point. Bradbury doesn't give us a villain with a gun. He gives us a culture that chose comfort over curiosity. A society that decided silence was easier than questions. That pleasure, fast, shallow, constant, was more important than truth. We follow Guy Montag, a fireman who starts to wonder why. Why are we burning? Why does this feel wrong? And more importantly, why do I feel nothing anymore? That's the beauty of this book. It's not just about censorship from the top. It's about what we willingly give up in the name of convenience. TV is everywhere. Earbuds are always in. People don't talk, they don't think, they don't remember. They're alive, but numb. Sound familiar? There's a moment when Montag meets Clarice, a young girl who simply notices things. She talks about the wind, the leaves, the stars, and that shakes him, because no one's paid attention to anything real in years. She asks, "Are you happy?" And Montag doesn't know how to answer. That question is the spark that starts the fire. From there, his whole world unravels. He starts reading books instead of burning them. He starts remembering, and with memory comes pain, but also truth. He meets Faber, a former English professor in hiding who tells him, it's not books you need, it's the things that once were in books. Books are mirrors, and that's why they're burned, not for what they say, but for what they reveal. This book isn't about fire. It's about forgetting. Forgetting how to think, how to feel, how to sit in discomfort without numbing it away. Bradbury warned us, it's not the government that will take truth from us. It's our own boredom, our own craving for fast entertainment, our own choice to scroll instead of think. We need not to be let alone. We need to be really bothered once in a while. Let that hit. Here are a few lines that stay with you long after the flames fade. There must be something in books, things we can't imagine, to make a woman stay in a burning house. When you believe in something so deeply, you'll stand with it, even in the fire. You don't have to burn books to destroy a culture. Just get people to stop reading them. That one's self-explanatory and terrifying. Stuff your eyes with wonder. See the world. It's more fantastic than any dream. In a world obsessed with illusion, reality becomes the ultimate miracle. You don't have to burn books to lose your mind. You just have to stop thinking. So read, remember, reflect. Not because it's easy, but because it's human. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you turned off the noise and just sat with your own thoughts? Scary? Maybe, but also necessary. Drop your reflection in the comments, even if it's uncomfortable. Thanks for tuning in to BookJuice. If this hit home, like, subscribe, and grab the book below, because sometimes the only way to fight fire is with a spark. See you in the next one.